Hello everyone, this is Ep15, and welcome to episode 15 of Ep20's Let's Play of Create Arcane Engineering, where it's dark and nighttimey as always. Today I want to continue along the path we started last episode, which is working towards this stuff. But before I jump into that, I've prepped some of the things I need to get that going, but in doing those preparations, I am just not getting this stuff as fast as I'd like to. It's okay, but I feel like it could be better. So I decided on how I'm going to improve this. What I decided to do is... I thought I had on me what I needed. Maybe I don't have it. I decided to do the arboreal extractor mineral resin thingy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a mechanical saw over here and add that into this thing. Now remember, we said creepers shouldn't hurt. Haha, nice. Okay, good. Making sure that was a thing in this pack. Creepers don't hurt if you claim the terrain. Nice. Okay, no, that's not where I want you. I want you, like, here? Yeah, like that. Can you not turn because you are connected to a thing there? I was kind of hoping you could be cool about stuff. Does that mean you have to live here? You might need to live there. You might need to live there. Well, we'll find out. So you, and then you, and then I need a drying basin, right? Pretty sure that's what I'm gonna need. That doesn't look too bad, I can do that. So what I want to do is get more mineral crystallized chunks. That's like our bottleneck right now. We're producing everything else just fine, but we're not getting enough of these from the trees we're cutting down. However, what we can do is we can saw up a block of crystallized mineral, which we can dry from mineral resin, which we can get from arboreal extractors. Does that sound cool? So basically, set up an arboreal extractor, pump out the fluids from it, and then dry it and get the stuff, and then we're cool. I think that's a plan. So I've got everything I need for the most part. I don't think I made my drying basin yet, which might need getting some squids, because I suspect that a drying basin is just going to need some squid ink. So what I can do is just kind of pop over into this area. Oh, those are dragonies. That's not what I'm looking for, but squid, yes. Hello, squid. Is that 2 squid ink? Yes, it is. Thank you very much, squid. Cool. Okay, what can I put away for a minute? Because inventory full as usual. Inventory full as usual. I've got so much junk on me, but that's alright. We won't have it for much longer. So you go in there, you go in here, and now we've got our drying basin. Booyah. Drying like a boss. You know it. So yeah, basically, all it really needs is you chilling here with an andesite funnel and this dude to this dude. And if we run everything correctly, this shouldn't be too bad, right? Now, let's refresh my memory on how I wanted my... Because we want it to kind of be like this. Right, so that was 3 of them in a row, which was trickier. So let's just do it with this and see what happens. Because I'm suspecting this might be cool. I think that might be the way we want it to rotate. And if I'm right, then that would make life super easy for me. And I really hope that I'm right, because that would be cool. Okay. Now, in addition to that, we're going to want to pump into the drying basin from our arboreal extractors, right? And we want to make sure not to interfere with the whole growing mechanic of these trees. So we're going to want to try to make sure that we're like... Maybe I could stick you over here-ish so that you're like a good... You know, just a few extra pipes to get me going. We should be fine, right? Yeah, that should be good. And then we would have them there. So yeah, let's get some bone meal real quick. Sure, I've got some bone meal, right? Meh. I've got a little. Can you, like, go there-ish? No, not really. It's got to be like a cog I can tap into here, right? Yeah, you. This millstone was designed for another purpose, but it'll get me extra bone meal, so I'll take it, right? And I don't think I need white dye, so let's just toss that away. And I'm not 100% sure if the whole lily pad of fertility thing is making a difference for us. I have no idea, but I guess we'll find out. Hello, sir. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, now for you, let's cut down these pieces. And we'll get our boreal extractor going. And if we wanted to, we could 100% resin that up, or you know, speed it up with the thing, right? And already you're doing that annoying thing with the leaves. I love the leaves, he said, completely lying. Now, I bet what I could do is feed you into the bottom of this guy. Wouldn't that be cool? I feel like that would be cool. Yeah, I like that. Cool. And it's just a matter of this guy. That works for me. Sweet. Okay. And then all we would need is a couple gears here to make that be extra worky. Yeah? Works. Works. Now what do we put in here? Fertilizer or something? I suspect that's going to need some bone meal. Oh, it doesn't need bone meal, right? It just needs skystone dust, which shouldn't be a problem for us. Yeah, and a couple flowers and some sand. No big deal at all. I should probably grab some of that. Hold on. There is some skystone dust sitting right over here ready for me. Because I was prepping for this, which we'll get to in a moment. 16 skystone dust sounds like enough. And then we're going to need 16 sand. Yeah, not terrible. And then some flowers, right? 32 of them. And then we can get fertilizer. That works. That works quite well. I'm just going to toss half a stack of each in here. And in theory, that should make the mineral resin be faster. Now, all we should need to do is get these things spinning, and everybody will be cool. How can I do that? Could just do this and then a gearbox. That has everybody going the wrong way. That has everybody going the right way. Nice. Okay. I like it, right? So now you're going to fill up with mineral resin. Once you get a bucket's worth from all these guys, the mineral resin should dry, drop onto the belt, be cut, drop onto the belt, go into here, and then be added to this chest, right? This is why I put it over here. I was trying to figure out, like, how do I get this mineral resin into this middle oak drawer? And everything I came up with in my head sounded horrible. But then I'm like, wait, can't I just put it on this belt right here and then have it go into the connector thing? Like, that should work, right? Yeah, 100% it does. Which is cool. Did you get gummed up, Mr. Machine? Is it because of this guy? It might be because of that guy. Are you, like, stuck or something? What's up? There we go. Now you're behaving. Cool. Yeah, these leaf piles, they're the worst. How are we doing? 700 millibuckets? Not bad. So what do we get? 200 millibuckets per operation here? I think that's probably right. I'm trying to eat all this glowing bread because, you know. There we go. Yeah, I think we're pretty good here. In terms of the whole not getting stuck thing. It wasn't really stuck. It was just, like, a little stuck. The next, like, a minute or two later iteration would have cleared it pretty fine. Alright, so now you're at 900 millibuckets, which is cool. So in a moment, we should see this whole setup work. And then we'll get extra mineral chunks, which will lead to extra thingies, right? Which is honestly not too slow right now, but I just felt like I wanted it to be faster. And I feel like doing this was, like, the way to make that happen, right? I wish I had my time in a bottle. I wish I did. But I want to see this. I want to see this work before I wrap up this segment and move back to chapter whatever we're on. Come on, dude. Let's go. Mineral resin. There we go. We got some. So now you've got a bucket in you, so you should be drying, right? I think. You're not fast, but oh, there we go. And then it's going to be cut. Right? And then it's going to be ba-doop, ba-doop. And then it's going to sit there, and then when this comes across, I was going to go push the button, but fortuitous timing. Right? How cool is that? And then he should come back, and look, we can see 9 crystallized mineral chunks sitting in there. And then that's just going to make my whole production line that much faster. Good, right? Isn't it good? Alright, back in a sec. Alright, now that that's done, we should be getting more of those pieces better. Let's come back out here to this thing. So I cleaned this belting up a little bit, just a little bit smoother, just to everything's good, right? So now we've got volatile sky solution. We need to, for the next thing that we're doing, the next thing that we need to do is handle redstone seeds. So we need to crush up rose quartz, and that'll make 3 redstone seeds, okay? And then redstone seeds can turn into redstone clusters. And I think it said that the random salvage chance for this is always going to be a redstone seed. Isn't that what the quest book said? The sequence assembly will only return redstone seeds as salvaged. So I think what that means is that when you do this, you'll either get 70% chance redstone seed again, or 30% chance redstone cluster. So you can loop that endlessly until you get your clusters. And then the clusters can be smelted into redstone, which can then be, there's a thing for this. So how do you get rose quartz? It's getting the rose quartz that's the trick. It's 1, how much of this is redstone? 1 1/3 redstone, right? 1 1/3 redstone will make a rose quartz, and then the rose quartz will make, with some iron, an electron tube, right? So what we should be doing is basically saying, like splitting it, and doing half the redstone should go towards making more redstone. So maybe I shouldn't put this right here next to this guy. That does not seem like a good place for this to be, because it's gonna need to be a little bit more space built out for it, right? So let's see if we can, you know, understand this a little bit better, right? So we're going to want to crush rose quartz. So first thing we're going to want to do is make the rose quartz with some redstone. So we're going to want, like, a drawer with redstone in it, right? Let's say, like, here-ish, okay? And that's going to move onto a belt that's going to be making the rose quartz with another one of these guys, which is fine. So you're going to come across here, and you're going to make rose quartz. Oops. Okay. With destabilized redstone and redstone dust. And the destabilized redstone will probably come from a melter, so let's go get one of those. I know I have one somewhere, like an extra one, because we can get that from a melter, right? It doesn't have to be, yeah, seared melter or smeltery controller. It doesn't have to be, yeah, there we go, seared melter, and then what's the thing underneath called? Seared heater. Seared heater is just 8 of those bricks, which I still have some of somewhere. I thought. Don't I? I didn't use them all, did I? Oh no, there's some in here. Oh, there they are. I knew I had some. I like that search for thing, because it's perfect for YouTuber blindness. Which is a real thing, by the way. I'm not the only one. Not just me. I'm not alone. How do I have charcoal on me? I don't even know. Whatever. Okay. So, you're gonna seared melter. I don't suppose you could easily... What you're going to want to do is get your redstone from here into the melter. That's going to be trickier than it sounds. And then from here into the spout. Not exactly what I would call easy. Because I don't think he'll auto-output or anything like that, so we're going to need some kind of piping mechanic to get that working correctly. So maybe we put the melter and the heater here. And then you're going to need some kind of this doohickey to get into there, right? They're backwards, but you know what I mean. Now the only trick will be getting the redstone into there as well from here. So what we could do... What if we did this? I like this plan in my head. Tell me what you guys think of this one. What if you sat here? You sat here. And you sat there. And then we had a belt doing this. And then we had an andesite funnel like this. And you here. And that could be cool. Kind of like that plan. Right? And then we could get a chest of some kind. Chest or drawer, doesn't super matter. Okay. And you'll have redstone in you. Right? Oh no, this was supposed to be here. That's right. We could just move it all up one. Yeah, I don't see why not, right? Yeah, let's put the redstone in here and we'll just move these belts up one layer. Cool. So that just means I could probably still keep him here. Nah, I probably want him here, right? Tricky, but doable. No, because I want this to be here. Yeah. It looked good in my head until I realized that I wanted the chest one lower. I guess what I could do is... You know what I could do? Can you go up? That would be cool. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, I like that. Little view screen thing going on. Yeah. That looks cool. Right? And then you'll dropper it, and then we'll have, you know, a chest or something to catch the rose quartz. That should work. That should work quite nicely. All right, let's get things rotating, shall we? So I probably want... I'm gonna assume, because this never works out the way I want it to, that that's not gonna be good, but we'll see what happens. I always want that to be the way it's... And it never works out that that's gonna work. It never does. But we'll try. We'll try. Now you can probably just be cogwheeled like that, right? That's cool. Okay. Dyer and his Dyer belts. It's kind of what I like about Create is like you can be really kind of a mess. Hey, that works pretty good. Sweet. Now, are you rotating correctly? I have to. Oh my goodness, you actually are. Okay, that worked out for the first time ever. Right? So now you're going to vacuum in redstone, right? And then you're going to back stuff, right? And then when you melt, you're going to pump that redstone up, and then you're going to start making rose quartz. Haha! It works! It works! Look at it work! Right? How cool is that? Now, some of this rose quartz needs to go towards making electron tubes, and other needs to go making redstone seeds, which will then be turned into redstone clusters with the volatile sky solution and sand. And then those redstone clusters will be turned back into redstone, right? So if we split this in half, we should have a net gain on redstone. True? True. Okay, let's come back to do that. All right, now coming back to my house, didn't I find a brass tunnel somewhere? I did. I have a brass tunnel. Brass tunnels are cool because I can set up like round robin-y stuff, can't I? I'm pretty sure I can. I'm almost positive I can, right? That's what this is, right? Filter slots on each open side. And you can filter like what's allowed to go in and out. But even more importantly, you can do round robin-y. Distribution mode will decide how to handle it. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I have an idea. What if I made, from functional storage, an iron downgrade to a max of 64 items? I can do that, right? So what if we made it, is it getting dark out? Ish. What if we made it so that this guy only had, is he out of, oh, he might be. Yes, so let's do that. Oh, nope, don't do that. Nope, come back here, you. Where'd you go? There you go. Okay, cool. And then, where's this dude? This, and that should be cool. Okay, good. And then you're gonna, yep, do that. Perfect. Cool. So what we'll want to do is basically brass funnel our way out of this thing, right? So if we had like a belt here to here, yeah, I hear you, Enderman, zipping around. Hello, friend. I'd like some Ender Pearls, please. Sure, why not? Haha! Ender Pearl is mine. Take that. Do. Ooh, and Ender Pearl fragments even. Nice. And what I might want to do real quick while I'm here, actually, is get another wand. Destruction wand. So let me get one of you. Do we have any more glass panes, or am I out of them? Oh, nope, I actually have just enough. Sweet. Okay. And then a pair of these real quick. Which makes this doable. Okay, I guess you use that. That works. I'm cool with that. Free repair. Sweet. And then what was the... There we go. Destruction core. Yeah, that's what I want. Because I suspect I'm going to be digging into this mountain that we're looking at over here. At some point soon. So I basically want to feed off of here. But then immediately split off with my brass tunnel. And then go this way. And then loop back this way. Right? Because what we're going to want to do is... And then configure this guy for Split, force split, round robin, forced round robin, prefer nearest, randomize, synchronize inputs. I'm curious what prefer nearest means. How does prefer nearest make any sense? But I'm thinking round robin, right? So if we round robin this guy, that should be cool. I think I need more andesite tunnels, which probably means I need to... Ooh, look at how many of these we have now. Now we're cooking. Now it's a party. Look how many of those I have now. That is awesome. Now we're cooking. Let's get some more andesite funnels. That's looking good, isn't it? Right. So we feed off of here, and then we split, and one set of items will go this way, which will just stop it right where it's at, right? And then the next set of items will go this way and route back, right? Because what we want to do is we want to take our rose quartz, mill it into 3 redstone seeds. And then those 3 redstone seeds can be volatile solutioned and sanded and turn into redstone clusters, which then get smelted back into redstone. So the trick with that is going to be... Bye! The trick with that is going to be getting this volatile solution. So realistically, we probably want to go like this way with it, rather than this way with it. But then we have to, like, figure out how to get our redstone back over here, because that's going to be a challenge, right? Because effectively what we're going to want to do... We're going to want to take that guy, and then we're going to want to... Did I do this? No, I thought that might be too easy. And then sawmill it in the middle here, right? Because we take this, or not sawmill it, we want to grindstone it, millstone it, right? And then from here, we want to spout and deployer it. Yes? And then that should, in theory, possibly make redstone. Or not. Right? It'll either make... Because once we get this, he'll make a redstone seed again. So if it does make a redstone seed, we're going to want to loop it back to the beginning. So we might want an intermediary kind of drawer thing. Yeah. No, we might be cool with what we did there. Right, we can do you with the spout and the deployer again. And I'm thinking maybe we do this, and we could have a drawer for redstone seeds that'll be locked to only accept redstone seeds. Right? And then if you get that, you're going to want to basically go back to here. We'll figure out how to do that. Man, pipes would make this all so much easier. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much I like this. Because we're going to want to... Eventually we want the redstone seeds to get smelted and brought back here. I'd like to do that here, but my only problem is my volatile solution is all the way over here. But we could run that, like, up and across, right? That might not be so bad. That might not be so bad. Right? So instead, we do something like this. And then what we could do is have the millstone here, right? You're going to mill into here. So, like, split it. Half of them get millstoned into the redstone seeds. And you'll wind up being this guy. Okay, with the spout and the deployer. And then here is where we could have... That could work. We could also expand it out this way, too. Right? And we can loop back here. So maybe we can put the... this dude will be responsible for picking up redstone seeds. Oh, I like that plan. Oh, I like that plan. Let's have this guy responsible for picking up redstone seeds, right? So if it doesn't properly get transformed, it'll be sucked in to here with redstone seeds, right? That'll get that, and then we'll loop it back to the beginning. And if it does properly get transformed, then we'll have, basically we're gonna want you to come out to here. And we'll have a lava source block sitting here with a fan, right? And that'll be your lava source right here. I like that plan a lot, actually, right? And then it'll smelt the redstone cluster back into redstone dust, which will then be, you know, what we could do if we smelt it. Maybe even we smelt it here. Yeah, I like that plan. We put it here with the lava here, and then you would be a drawer. Or, you know what we could do? This is even better, I think. It would save us a drawer. We would do this. Okay. Yeah, I like this plan. And we would have... This only accepts redstone, and then we could have our lava source here with our fan here. Yeah? Is that cool? I like that thought. Or we could have the lava source here with the fan here. Either way, right? So what'll happen is, it'll millstone it, it'll do its thing, and then it'll either turn into a redstone seed, which will get picked up and put back in the drawer to be looped back around and try again, and keep trying, until such time that it turns into a redstone cluster, at which point that'll be moved along, and the redstone cluster would be blasted into redstone dust. I think that's a plan. So let's come back next episode and do all that. For now, Dell20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let's come back next time to get that all going. For now, take it easy.